Hi everyone and welcome back. So today I'll be making a juice that I would like to call the It's Really Simple juice. It only has 2 ingredients, which are celery and lemon. And I use the amount of lemons I use, and because I like for it to have a strong lemon taste as well with the celery. But I will go over how to level it out to where you would like it to be. So if you would like a slight lemon taste, I would say opt for 2 to 3 lemons. If you want like something between a high lemon taste and a low lemon taste, opt for like 4 to 5. And if you want like this high lemon taste like what I had in this one, it would be about 6 to 7, which that's what I did. But I've made this juice a couple times since, and you know, I just opt for different levels each time. So the last couple days when I made it, I used about 2 lemons. So, you know, it's just based on how you would like to try it. So just saying. So also we're gonna go over how I fruit and veggie prep for the week. And so that's why I'm starting off with washing off the green beans and broccolini that I had, as well as some Brussels sprouts. So this will be some of the vegetables that I eat this week, and each one is about, you know, enough for a couple meals. So that's what I do. Or sometimes I just make a lot of different things with that. So I also have, for my fruits, I have some cherry plums. I had a kiwi that I just had in the refrigerator. Don't know where it came from, but you know, I just cut it up and still use it too. So I had the cherry plums, kiwi, some blueberries, as well as some strawberries. And I also had some spinach too, but we'll see that in a minute because it was already washed and clean. So yeah. So please be sure when you have any type of berry, you wash them. I see so many people in the stores, or just like when they get home from the store, they just get the berries, open them up, and they just start eating them. And I'm like, no, don't do that. If you could see the water with these berries contain all types of stuff. They most of the time, strawberries have like bugs you won't even see unless you soak them. So even with me doing this, it's better to soak them, but you know, this is quick and easy to do. Just washing it and rinsing it off until the water starts to turn clear. So just saying. But please be sure y'all washing the berries. You just never know. So with the spinach, it was in this package, so it was already washed and clean. So I just put it in there, and I put it in a plastic container because I use spinach pretty much every day, so it wouldn't have really affected anything. And I just chopped up everything else into glass containers. So I just cut the ends off of the Brussels sprouts and just cut them in half. That's how I like to cook them, like that. And I keep like some of the skin, because the skin, whenever you cook it, it's like it get crispy. It be so good. So I like to keep that. And I didn't really lose too much of that when I did that. Green beans, I just moved them straight into there, as well as the broccolini. And I was done with the veggie side of things. So then I jumped into the berries. So please ensure when you put them in the glass containers or anything, you are just making sure to make sure everything is dry when you go in there. That's why I had the paper towel at the bottom. You just want to make sure everything's like that. And as far as glass storage and everything, for me personally, it outlives plastic. If you take care of it, you know. And it doesn't contain additional chemicals found in plastics like BPAs or PVCs, as well as it's good for reheating leftovers or meal preps. And it's some of them are freezer safe. I'm not gonna say all, but mine are. And I did put them in this small container because I wanted to use that for a smoothie bowl. So that's why I did that. I like making those too. And if you and also the glass containers keep your items fresh for long periods of time, especially fruits and vegetables and meal preps. But just keep in mind, things do still go bad. So don't think you're putting in this glass container is gonna be in there forever. You have to still consume everything within an appropriate time frame. So yeah, that's why I use glass and everything like that. And it's also easy to find in the refrigerator. Like if you're looking for something, you can see it through the glass. So, you know, sustainability, we need to do that. So my sustainability efforts go beyond my juicing. I use glass containers for my juices. I use glass containers for at-home meal preps and different things like that. And also, I like to use my storage, like not storage bags, but my grocery bags. They're just like reusable grocery bags. Or if I don't have them with me, which I don't know why I wouldn't have them, I would just use, you know, the paper bags they have in stores. So, you know, you got to promote some sustainability because Earth, it's getting there. So now I am just starting off with my juice. I just put the the celery. I put the celery in there and I just started the juicer, the usual. So I always cut everything up just because we don't need any clogs. The clogging will just make the juicing process even longer. So just cut it up. And I also use the tops because, you know, you can still consume that in the juice. So just make sure you do that too. And I strain. Straining is something like if you keep this fizz and different things, if you don't strain it, it's extra fiber. However, I didn't want that. And I do keep the pulp, so I feel like I can get the fiber other ways. So that's why I'm not using that. And that's why I strain it. I just don't like, even with orange juice, I cannot have orange juice with the pulp in it. It's just not for me. It's not my type of thing. So yeah. So I went ahead and I kept going, and I also cut the skin off the lemons, and I just did that too. So yeah, that's why I say it's really simple. It's simple to make a celery juice, and celery juice is really good for you. And celery contains 95.4% of water. It contains potassium, vitamin C, vitamin A, K, folate. And also for celery juice, it is a lower calorie green juice compared to others because others will have like different additions to it. And this is just, for me personally, this is only 2 ingredients. You can, you know, fix up your celery juice however you would like, but I just wanted to have these 2 ingredients because, you know, I just really was feeling a simple vibe this week. So I did that. And also celery relieves constipation, good for heart health, anti-inflammatory, helps fight infection, protects your liver, good for digestion, rich in antioxidants, flush out toxins, good for hydration, great for skin health, supports weight loss, reduces bloating, and helps with lowering your high cholesterol. And lemons are great because they contain vitamin C, calcium, potassium, folate, which is some of these same ingredients that are in celery. They aid in digestion, regulate your blood sugar, promotes or controls your weight loss. It's great because it has skin benefits and supports your heart health. So that's really simple. We need all that. So I went ahead and stored it. I used my big bottle, and I just used 1 additional bottle. I did my super shakes. It was like really weak, so I don't know why I did that. But I did my super shakes again, and I also shake everything before I drink it again. So, you know, it's a bunch of shaking going on. So thank you for watching my video, and goodbye.